Hi, Tracy. Should I do what Mekaleka High does and make everybody tap me to 10K before I'll let anyone in a box? She literally did that today and I was shocked. Like within, I don't know, like a minute, she was up to 10K and then she opened her boxes. It was funny. But I want to talk to you, so you have to come in a box.
I was tapping like a good girl.
Well, is it true you can't tap even if you're just a guest in a box?
I don't know, I have before. I think it's crap, but what do I know?
You're gonna hear my cat crying in the background because he wants to go outside.
That's okay. You're probably going to hear Leo whining because his dad's in the shower and he's having a meltdown.
How is our baby boy?
He's about a brat. Well, of course I'll accept you. Well,
Who
I
is
didn't
it's
have
just
to.
me still?
I can't accept you, Lynn. I'm not a almighty powerful mod.
You're a super mod.
No, I'm not.
I think all of us
I
were.
got
Oh,
demoted.
No,
Shuri.
you did not.
Sorry.
Yes,
Check
I
your mod.
did.
Check your mod list.
How do I
Hey, Nincompoop. Hey, Lois.
No, Tracy, you can do everything. Lies. Lies. You're already lying on me. We just started.
And it begins.
Should I
It's
be
under.
booted? Maybe
You
I
want me
should
to
be
take
booted.
should I take a screenshot and show it?
Boot me from the box. I'm just saying.
Tracy, it's underneath the multi-guest button. If you hit multi-guest, it'll show you like somebody's requesting.
I don't have a multi-guest button.
Well, oh,
See?
neither do I. Weird. Oh, that's weird. I had one, but now it's gone. The request, I had to hit it.
So yeah, who is it's just me still?
I have no.
So today I was very nervous to go to one of my classes because I thought I had missed one last week.
When you showed up and no one was there?
Right, and it was after my big moving day, so I was already delirious and exhausted, and I really didn't want to stay for the class anyway. So when I saw nobody was there, I obviously immediately booked it home. And then I found out today that he had a stomach bug. He was actually in the hospital for 24 hours, and we did not have class.
Oh, well, at least they got over it and you didn't have to go to class today.
I'm like, ugh, and I was scared to check my email. And I needed a week to study. Are you a super mod?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to check.
Yeah, you had everybody as a super mod. Besides Tracy. No, I'm kidding.
I think I am, yeah.
Okay, so do we need to catch Lynn up on anything? She would.
That's good. I have a 3-day weekend coming up.
Oh, shit, what are you gonna do?
Get ready for Monday. I'm off Monday, but it's the baby's first birthday, so
Oh my god. Apparently, you can get a free smash cake at Walmart.
yeah, I do that every year with the kids.
I don't know why I know that.
My brain is like so turned off tonight.
Wake up. I'm just kidding. I just had one too many Celsiuses because I thought I was going to be in class till 8:30. Allie, what are you doing? Tracy?
Sitting here listening to you.
I'm just seasoning up my meat. I'm gonna grill a steak.
My kids are kind of loud because it's fall break.
Did you just say potato? Wait, did you say potato latkes?
No, I said I'm listening to my kids. They're kind of loud because it's fall break.
Oh, okay, because that was weird because I'm also making potato latkes. So I thought
I
you
don't
were.
know what that is. Is that like just regular potato cakes?
It's a potato pancake. I
Oh,
put zucchini in it.
so it's totally different than a potato cake.
Do you guys have the dancing dots on your screen? I took a picture.
No.
I do.
What does that mean?
Well, usually that's when, like, when you have a bunch of people, like, report and stuff, it'll do that. But I think maybe it's a glitch because there's nobody in our live.
You just said
Yeah,
bad
it's just-
service.
It's showing all these people coming in, but it's only showing there's 4 in the live. On my end, anyway.
Well, there's 4 of us, and then there's 3 people. It's not even updating because there's Rainbow, Jack Frost, and I don't even know how to pronounce the last one. Sorry, ma'am.
Are you trying to tell me that my shit's glitching again?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm on Wi-Fi, so it should be fine. But
I am too.
so we have a bunch of different groups. What went down with Savannah? You might have to use code words and stuff. But
Oh, her charges?
yeah, I heard about the charges. Did she just disappear off the app now, or is she back on? And
I haven't seen her since all that came out.
she's no longer with any groups then?
I know
I
they
don't
booted
think
her.
anybody. No, I don't think anyone wants to be associated with that.
Yeah, I think not Cassandra, Chrissy Tina's group dropped her, right, when she went over to Skittles Live. And then I haven't seen her with Scam in that group. I don't know what's going on. People are flip-flopping like dead fish.
I know, it's hard to keep up with who's who anymore.
I will say that I was kind of surprised that Scam let one weird mom into her Discord because people had been saying for months that she was going live and begging something along those lines.
I heard that too. I don't watch One Weird Mom.
But right, I never personally watched her, so it was just whatever. But then, like, if she was trying to get in the Discord a month ago and these rumors had been going on for months, I would have at least asked her about it before
What's the
letting her in.
difference? No, I mean, you have Ghost Whisperer who has an Amazon wish list, right? Which is begging. She got pissed at Nick because Nick did an Amazon list while whatever. So they were on the outs,
But now everybody's good with Nick.
right? And Ghost Whisper, it's okay because she had stuff in there for her children. Well, no, it doesn't matter. You need to find a way to make it happen. If it's not okay for some people, then it's not okay for anybody in Scam's eyes, is what I believe.
Exactly. That's exactly. It shouldn't be pick and choose who you want to call out or not. What was all this stuff with Florida Man and Dennis last night?
That I don't know. I don't know nothing about Dennis.
Me neither. And when I tried to ask, nobody really answered either. I think Sherry even asked.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever saw him.
I had already followed him from Scam's group, but I don't even know if I've seen him live. I think when we did the following thing, you know? But
Where did Tracy go? Tracy just like dropped and said, adios, suckers.
Yeah, I wonder why. I mean, she was just here. I'm gonna go start my grill up, so you're gonna hear me walking down the stairs. So, Lynn, what was your favorite part of your trip?
well, I mean, I had different favorite things, you know, hang out with my friends and stuff, but the funnest part, okay, there was a few. That game with Vanderbilt and Alabama, that I have never seen a football game be played like they were playing. These men were aggressive. They were like, you know how the hockey players act on the field, right? Because you can't really say all the details on TikTok. They were doing that on the football field. Like one guy straight full fisted into another guy and didn't get called out or anything. And then the crowd was like, in the Biolence, you know, like stop it. And I don't see her request. Why?
Oh, I see. There's our girl.
We'll play guest setting. I found. Play guest setting. I found.
Is it me?
What's going on with the app? I don't know.
I don't know. I have the blue dots now. It's thinking.
They're not sure if they want me to be live right now. They're like, deep thought.
I dropped because it was having like everybody talk over each other, and it was like my brain couldn't handle it. I couldn't like make out any. It had like Lynn and Allie and Sherry all talking over each other. And like I couldn't make out what anybody was saying. Everybody's box was lit up. I was like, oh my God. So I got down, got out, got back in, and then I requested and everything. And then like I've been sitting here waiting. And then you guys are like, where'd she go? And I'm like, yoo-hoo in the chat. So I don't know. I think it's TikTok. I think it's freaking out. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. We weren't talking over each other though. So there must be some glitch. The numbers are now working. We have 8 people more.
Because it was like echoing and being weird.
Starting my grill and only one side will turn on.
Do you ladies play card games? Because we're in
I
this
used
card
to.
game. It's actually pretty fun.
Sometimes.
I'll put the rules in our group chat thing, but Yeah, there's a lot of rules I couldn't keep up without looking.
What are you grilling, Sherry?
Do we want to talk about anything else? This is well, I'm trying to start my grill so that I
I
can
know,
make
but
a
what are
steak.
you gonna grill?
I'm
Ah, there we
hungry.
go.
Oh, steak. Steak. It's a New York strip.
Gotcha.
This is a free floor. Oh, there she goes. This is a free floor. Oh, there she goes.
Poop, how
Spill
are
it.
you doing?
Nincompoop, you want to come up?
Did she leave? No, she's still here.
Well, what's going on?
Yay! Hi, Nincompoop.
Well, hello, ladies. How you doing?
How are you doing?
I'm sober, I'm alive, and I'm packing.
Oh, that's great. Are you getting excited to get out of where you're at?
Not really, considering I just had a blowout with my mom today, but besides that, yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for change. What about you guys? What's new?
Nothing much. Dealing with children. It's fall break.
Well, I mean,
So, and like they have summer break, right? My kids go to school, start school in August, like the first week of August. So they get a fall break before Halloween and Thanksgiving. And then after Thanksgiving, they'll have their Christmas break. It's just the season, fall break.
18 kids get gypped.
Oh
We
no.
don't have a fall break. Like, not at all. There's no fall break. We get a March break.
Yeah, we get a spring break. Our spring break is March too, I think.
Thanksgiving. Ah, that's what it is. Okay, I get it.
So what's been going on the streets?
Well, I'm doing my usual shit, causing chaos. Getting constantly booted out of fucking lives because they keep going after Slam. I
I
tried
was
my
going to
hardest, I
say,
really
we've been
did. I
seeing
tried
the,
to make things better.
So what happened with
we
Scam? Because I didn't get the full story on it.
Well,
ones
the
disappeared
usual, the
immediately.
usual shit with Scam, but no, I don't even remember. I think it was Enablers Live. I got in a box, and I think I just kind of agreed to disagree. Is I think what I said. I didn't want to. I don't want to do any of this shit. But then she talked, so it ended. No matter how much I try to make things better, I have an issue with narcissists.
I mean, what the fuck is up with Enabler going live every night, holding people accountable and doing awareness lives on awareness on like people that
Well,
don't even matter?
have you noticed that it's their lives that Scam will get in a box, but she won't do this shit on her own?
I mean, are we really back to the 8-hour lives again? Crazy.
See, I've noticed that too. She's like when she wants somebody to be called out, right? Like for example, the lady, one weird mom, whatever her name is, calling her out, but she's not doing it on her own platform, but she'll take over one of her mods' platform And it's like a damn broken record over and over and over again.
That's just it. I think it's because it won't come back on her.
Yeah.
Hi, Prince.
I mean, to this day, I'll never understand why she could not talk to us, won't talk to us. I mean, it just says a lot about who she is. And you can't say you're right if you're not willing to face the truth. Like, acknowledge us leaving and why we left. Because you were a bitch.
Well,
Because you talked to me like crap. Because you talked to me.
I left for you because obviously you're damn right. That's fucking bullshit. But there was only a matter of time till I was gonna get kicked out.
I mean, Breezy said she got the same messages as me, but that's not true. She got one message. I got 8 messages telling me I can't go live, telling me I can't talk about certain things.
Messages were written down like she was giving you rules like you're a fucking child.
But then Enabler can go live for 8 hours and talk about anything she wants. They can just laugh and, joke about whatever the hell they want. But nobody else is allowed to have an opinion and nobody else is allowed to talk. Who made them? I mean, they are not the queen of TikTok. Scam's not the queen of TikTok. Enabler is not the queen of awareness lives. You're putting cease and desist out on people that you're never even going to fucking meet in the real world.
Can we talk about how do I say this? How Enabler stated how Cookie was fake with mental health matters, but now nobody knew anything about mental health matters with Enabler, and now it's all about that. Can we talk about that? Like, you weren't like that the whole time in the Discord. Now all of a sudden, you're holding 10-hour lives with mental health matters about Savannah? That's weird.
A lot of the lives have been weird. I mean, I've been just sitting back and watching. I don't want to participate in them. Just like,
This might not be the place, but can one of you give me a rundown on who the fuck Dennis is? Because I don't know anything about him, except obviously the PD3DO or whatever the hell that word is, and something to do with scam busters. But I don't know anything about him, and now I can't stop hearing about him.
well, I know Skittles and FM were trolling.
Now I can't stop it.
Oh, the echo. He was live last night and Skittles and FM were trolling his chat. Apparently, I don't want to say the wrong thing. Something about a paternity test and it turned out to be his brother, not him.
Why does this matter, though? Like, I heard, and I don't even know who the fuck it was from, but I heard that 13 was in a box with Dennis.
Oh, right.
Even
And then,
knowing all this stuff?
him and 13 are talking, right. That's how it started.
Because that's how that happens, right? Fuck.
I have a legitimate question. Scam claims everybody bullies her and everybody's a bully and everybody that doesn't like her is considered a hate group. But isn't it bullying her having an actual hate group playlist on her YouTube and her deciding who is and is not in a hate group?
I think the same thing.
It's kind of weird.
So why? So how come? Here's a question I have. So I can understand her being upset about the memes, right, with her child. I totally get that. That's not acceptable. Right. But why is it okay for her to go to her or her mods to go to Crazy B? And I don't agree with that either. Like, I don't agree with that whole site either. But why is it okay for you guys to go to her Facebook page and you didn't edit out one picture that came through, Breezy? And so people have her real name and can go and see her grandchildren on there, and that's okay. But it's not okay for people to go onto Scam's son's page. I don't get that.
So, I agree with you. And the thing is like, when you have Facebook and it's public, it is public profile. However, when you bring it on TikTok, you're supposed to redact it. And the thing with Scam and how come and why she's not on her own platform when people are getting called out and when things are happening is because in her mind, she has no reason to be accountable for anything. So she points her fingers at other people, but she fails to realize that when she's pointing one finger at somebody else, she's got 3 of her own fingers pointing right back at her. She'll never take accountability, and it's sad. It really is sad. And I think she's like fighting for her life to get people to come back to her platform. She's buying followers by the thousands, which makes no sense if she's gaining all these followers if she's not going live like she usually does. So I don't know if she's trying to
I
save
don't buy that
face.
people bought her followers. I don't buy that at
No,
all.
she bought her own followers.
At
She's
all. I
admitted
don't
it.
buy that shit at all.
No, she's admitted it. She's admitted it before. I don't care if you buy your followers. It doesn't bother me, but don't, like she's so big on people lying and being truthful and being honest, and yet she's far from being honest and truthful about some things. Like the pig Latin in her Discord while she's doxing people. You know what I mean? Like, make that make sense.
Yeah, I mean, that night with Crazy Bee, they definitely doxed her Facebook by forgetting to redact a name. And then Breezy took it down immediately, but I had already screenshot it. And it's like pictures of her grandkids. And Scam said that she goes to the casino all the time. There was literally one picture of her at a casino.
I will admit that Breeze is a sweetheart, but she's fucking horrible at that.
Like, sweetie, like her daughter's Facebook name was there.
Scam likes to say she was doxxed by people, but she has she's doxxed how many people in her Discord?
She just recently doxed 13.
That's what I mean. Like it's almost like she's just completely oblivious to what she's really doing, and she's just in such a state of denial and doesn't. I don't know. I don't know. It's just very weird to me how a grown ass person, can call out people and expect people to take accountability. And when some people do take accountability, it's not good enough. But she takes none. Make that make sense.
She doesn't think she's done anything wrong.
Well, no, she tries to keep her hands clean, air quotations, so that all the mods do it, and then the mods can get the heat for it.
Yep. I that's exactly it. That's exactly it. So when she says, I didn't do anything, like her 5 key catchphrases that she says over and over again, like, I didn't do anything, or I didn't see that. She legitimately can say that in a sense, but in reality, if she's as smart as she says she is, she knows exactly what's going on. And she calls a lot of people uneducated. She did that tonight. It's like she can do no wrong, but everybody else does wrong.
Well, she also claims that one weird mom brought her TikTok drama to the Discord, but Scam brought all of her TikTok drama to the Discord. When I first joined, that's all it ever was. It was just nonstop drama that she brought into her Discord.
Yep, and
that
she dirty
was from
deletes.
TikTok.
She dirty deletes.
I gotta walk home right now, so I gotta drop, but Can I grab a box when I get home?
Absolutely not.
Well, I love you too.
See, when you
I
get
just
back,
know my data isn't strong enough to be able to hold you guys for the walk. It's literally like a 5-minute walk, but I don't think I'm going to be able to hold you guys with me.
Okay, be safe. Come back.
Well, yeah, I live in a bad area, so if you see a request, it's just me. All right.
I don't understand also is like literally people have screenshots of the disgusting vile things that they say in there, and the mods, especially Enabler, says, oh, I didn't see that. If I see that, I'm the first one to address it. I'm kind of lost at that whole like explanation of hers. Like, I've seen plenty of screenshots on plenty of posts on here of vile, disgusting things said about other people.
sorry, my neighbor's pulling in and he's kind of intense. Her mod situation's very odd.
And just like Eminem's in
The
in
one
the
she keeps.
right. Well, just like Eminem said in the chat, like, you know, one of her mods or somebody in there made some kind of a meme. You know what I mean? She laughed because somebody took offense to it. And when people make memes about her, certain ones that, you know, aren't crazily bad, but just memes in general, she gets highly offended, and they're, you know, the person's a part of a hate group. You know what I mean? I mean, some of the memes, yeah, they shouldn't be made. I agree 100% with that. It's disgusting and vile. But you can't sit there and laugh at somebody else who feels some kind of a way about a meme about them when it's hurtful for them. Like, you can't, you know.
Oh yeah, her ego lately's been out of control. I'm kind of just laughing at her. I think it's sad. It's sad that she's gotten to where she is.
Honestly, I think what it is if you look at all the people that have left, including mods. I was only a mod on TikTok for maybe a month. But all of the mods that have left, whether it's on TikTok, in the Discord, or both, oh, she can record all she wants. That's what she does. She has nothing better to do but record everybody because everybody's part of a hate group because we don't like her.
I liked her. I supported her.
So did I for a little bit, and then I just saw a whole different side of her.
Believe me, I probably stayed longer than I should have because I saw things obviously crashing and burning. But I still, like, even after I left the Discord, I still watched her because I had a glimmer of hope that, you know, she was going to be the scam that she was when I first started watching her. But she has changed. She's not the same person. I don't know what I
That's what
was
I mean. I
thinking.
legitimately, in the beginning, I seriously supported her,
Yeah.
and I thought that
Believed
what
in
she was
her.
doing was a good thing, like a lot of people did. But now that I'm completely on the outside, and I really don't speak on her or go in live, like really talk about her, but it's getting frustrating now because now she's in the habit of recording everybody and everything, and I think she's really grasping at straws because she really, you know, she barely has people in her lives, under 500 maybe, because she's restreaming what other people have streamed already, whether it's YouTube videos or whatever, you know, like.
And she's like a week behind the people she's even
Right.
streaming. You've got to watch a whole week of the videos to get caught up. Like, nobody, you know, if you're like when I was watching Lisa, like I was watching her every time she went live.
Yep. As were a lot of people. You know what I mean? It was the whole point was to stop people from sending her money. You know, that was the whole point of it. But then it just got weird. It started to get a little weird. Like, I don't know. And if she wants like all the stuff to stop, then she needs to stop too. You can't tell people to stop and you not stop, you know?
I mean, we were told information. Cookie told us things that she should have never told us ever. And we told nobody. We immediately contacted 2 of the mods and had them tell Scam. Like, if we wanted to get retaliation or like bring Scam down, we could. That's
Right.
that's not the point of this.
Exactly.
I haven't said anything. I watch these idiotic lives go on for hours. Helps me get my homework done. I feel like there's no point in me even trying to say anything because they're all just gonna gang up on me and drop me.
Well, that's the thing is like, that's the stuff that needs to stop, you know, like just leave leave everybody alone. But it's, you know, she can't do it.
Oh, hey, Chrissy. Yeah, the drama's crazy. I mean, I'm like,
It is,
I thought
Jamie.
it was over. I really did. I thought things were going to die down. Nope.
It's not. That's the thing. It's just not. Because she's gonna find reason to do what she does. You know, like you cannot expect everyone to like you. You know what I mean? You can't expect that. And I think it just bothers her that some people don't like her anymore and that some people are starting to see her true colors. And that's on her. That's not on nobody else. That's on her.
I was gonna say, I'm back now. I just heard a little bit. Yeah, I want to chime in about the vetting process of like you're following these scammers. You know that they have children, right? And then you find things out about their life. I'm not gonna go into detail of that because it's none of my business. But allowing a group of people information that should never have been shared with them, and when things do get shared like that, it needs to be reported immediately, even if you think it might not be a possibility. Report it, because if you don't and something did happen, you know, that's huge. But the vetting process, I honestly like watched this group for a while. I was warned of her initially, and I was like made to believe this was a good thing. They were helping people from not getting scammed. But then it got real life, very detailed, things that people shouldn't even know about, that should never even happened. And then random people, like you could sign up today and go in there and be the best friend within a week or two, entrusted with information that should not be public. And that's not just for the parent, that's for the children in this aspect. Like, internet's forever. Internet's forever.
And I keep saying that. I literally keep saying that. The internet literally is forever. You know, it doesn't just go away.
It actually wasn't fine until Discord. Discord just made the information come up front because apparently there were things going on prior to the Discord that certain people knew and were informed of, but the Discord allowed people to connect and get that information out.
It's crazy to me how she does act like a child sometimes, the way she gets upset and mad about things. The lack of being able to take any accountability for anything is astonishing. It's just like crazy.
Well, like last night when I was listening to her in the live, and she wasn't happy that people were calling her out and you know, speaking up about things. But honestly, what did she do to Lisa and her family? Exactly what's happening now. People are calling her out for things they don't agree with. Whether you agree with begging on TikTok or not, you're still calling her out on it. You're still interfering with her life, you know?
Karma is a real thing, right? Karma is a real thing. And like, you don't do things to people that you wouldn't want done to yourself. You know, like nobody's perfect. There's not one perfect person. Everybody makes mistakes. You know, the difference is whether or not you're going to own up to those mistakes and correct it and learn from it. You know, that's the difference. That's called growth. She doesn't do any of that. She just stays sitting in her pool of whatever she's got going on over there, you know?
Yeah. I just find it weird that all these people left and they see all the same thing, but all the people that have decided to leave and what their opinions are, they're all lied.
They're all
That's what I don't
haters.
understand. How are all these people that have the same issues all
They're all
have the
haters.
same lie? How are all these people that have the same issues?
What is happening? The live's freaking out.
We're all liars, and Scam is the only one telling the truth. Hundreds of people have left for no fault of our own, I guess, according to Scam.
I seriously, I laugh when she calls everybody a hate group. Hey, Neighborhood Watch.
Or the lying group.
Yeah. So, but here's the thing: is like, who are you to classify people? Like, you don't like. She doesn't want to be classified as anything in particular. Then what gives you the right to decide who people are talking to or not talking to, or co-signing or not co-signing? You know what I mean? Like,
I
she's
haven't
out
seen any
there.
proof that I've lied, so I think it's kind of like what Scam does. I mean, why are you calling me a liar? What
Yep.
have I lied about?
Well, and here's the thing with the whole lying thing. We didn't lie, and as far as I know, the people that joined that day didn't lie either, but they were speaking their truth and what they saw personally happen. And to be called a lying group because people are speaking up, she just wanted to like, not defame, I don't know what word it is, but she wanted to make it where people didn't believe what was coming from our group or anyone else. And what she did was she silenced people.
Yes, exactly. I was just gonna say that you said exactly what I was gonna say. She's trying to take people's voices away. She thinks she has that power to take people's voices away for truth. Like anything that I posted, I don't have it on my page anymore because I don't care to post about her anymore because she's irrelevant. But anytime I posted something, I always posted receipts. Always posted receipts with anything that I posted about her. But yeah, everything that I posted, it got reported or it was called a lie or it was misinformation. I mean, seriously? But I got rid of all that. So I don't care to like have that on my page. You know, she's gonna have her own little bad karma because it's you know, she can't keep playing this game. She's gonna lose all her people eventually.
I'm just
Whether she,
confused. Why is it Skittles and Florida Man 13 and Bananas? They can all have these 8-hour, 12-hour lives where she gets in a box and talks to them. You know, we're a calm group
yeah,
of women that just want to tell her how we're feeling, why we left.
Because in your life, she doesn't have any personal gain. When she sat there in Skittles' life for that time and sat there when you were in a box trying to defend her, the
Yeah, I
reason
sat in a
why
box
is
till the
because
sun came up,
she
and she
gained
can't
it,
give me the same courtesy.
and she never will.
Oh, but she didn't ask you to do that. Even though when she came back to like Discord and was like, "Look at what they're saying about me and doing about me," and naturally you're gonna want to stand up for somebody that you're part of this group with, which I think we all learned a hard way. Don't do that again. But she would not do the same decency for anybody else. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Well, she came back in the Discord like she won a boxing match. Like, she was expecting people to praise her.
Well, so she's a narcissist. She's a manipulator, right? And we all know that. Her manipulation is to getting people that she thinks are closest to her to feel so bad for her that they actually go to bat for her. You know what I mean? And that list is getting shorter. In my opinion, I could be wrong, but I believe that list is down to just a few people now. But that's what she does. She manipulates people to
You know what
feel
my
bad
biggest
for
shock
her.
was? Skittles. Skittles was the one that shocked me the most. Her fucking switching up sides, and now she's in a box with Enabler and Scam like they're all besties. That thing threw me right off.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know too much about what's going on with that. I don't get into that part of it, but I try to stay very neutral. But Scam, I can't stand. She's I just can't stand her. Other than that, I'll just stay neutral. But it is. I get what you're saying though. It's not.
Scam doesn't defend herself at all. That's the thing. She doesn't like her going into Skittles live that one time. That was one thing. But like I said, she had intent. She knew what she was doing. When it
Absolutely.
comes to everyone else going in the boxes, it's the Wizard of Oz with the flying monkeys. That's what I refer to her and her mods as.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I was in that live. Because she wouldn't stop calling the Discord that I was in a corn Discord, which it wasn't. So, I got pissed about that, but I'm not in that Discord anymore. But, at the time I was, and it was just like, you can sit there and make false accusations about other people. But when people try to come at you about something, they're haters, liars, and bullies. Like, you literally were doing that to a group of women that wanted to be left alone. That's all we wanted, was to be left alone. And then she kept bringing us up.
It didn't even last 24 hours with me trying to drop all this shit because I really did. But it's hard to scroll these streets and not hear her name and not react.
I think what I think she's trying to do is she's trying to be seen again, if that makes sense. So if she starts talking about other people in her mods' lives and bringing them up, it draws attention. I don't know. It's just it's very weird how all that happens, but I don't
Just
go
kind of
in.
going back to what Lynn was saying about these scammers and literally giving out this information. I'm going to tell you right now, that never even crossed my mind. The thought of, hey, there's children involved, there's family members involved. Here I'm thinking, okay, you're getting justice for the person you're calling out, but that part didn't even cross my mind.
Children should never ever be spoken about. And it, like, when she started to talk about one person's child, it was very distasteful, and it was for views. Honestly, in my opinion, it wasn't for the right reason, and that was just very distasteful.
The weird thing too is like when I would bring up other beggars and scammers, she would say she'd think about it and just never get back to me. She like, have you ever heard of what's his name? His name's Tyler, the nomadic millennial.
Does he have blonde hair?
Organic chef in a van.
Yeah. Yeah, he lives in his car and he makes an organic salad every night. And,
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, everything is in his bio. I watched him. I've been watching him for a long time, and I wanted to add his channel along with Heather Gillespie, but I never heard back.
So if you think about it, the anytime that she had a lot of people in her live was when Lisa was live. That's the only time when she was talking about her is when she had 1,000 plus in her live. Any other time, it's not that many people. You know, it doesn't matter. It's just you know, she needs to like make her own content, you know, do what she claims her platform to be, which is to stop scammers. Like, I haven't seen
Yeah, right?
anything about that. Right now, all it is chasing people that she thinks don't like her and letting a program record everybody and their brother to put them up on her hate group YouTube. You know, like, people are reporting that left and right.
You notice that now? Now that when she is in lives, like say Enablers or Breezy, do you notice that she's dropping out like, hey, like go to my YouTube, go to my YouTube. Like
Yeah,
she's
she's been promoting that so much. She never talked about a YouTube before. She never posted on her YouTube before.
she knows her platform's going down, so I think she's gonna start trying to go there.
She can buy 1 million followers if she wants on TikTok, right? She can do that if she wants. It's not going to make more people come to her lives. I don't know if she understands that concept. And half of the following that you buy are fake accounts. They're like bots. So they're not going to come in your live and engage like you need in order to boost your algorithm to get out there on the FYP. You know, so she doesn't understand that. So she thinks that by buying all these followers, it's going to make more people pop up in her lives, and it's going to bring her back to the surface, because like she's really struggling right now, whether
Yeah,
she wants to admit to it or not.
her and BB are doing a meet and greet at a casino. Like, what the hell?
Oh my God.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I just want to say this publicly. Fucking, what the hell is that one mod's name? Not Baby, the fucking other one that she has. Oh, no, I'll leave it alone.
She has hardly any views on her YouTube anyway. She really does. You know, she paid for a program supposedly that automatically records, which is, you know, what I guess the other YouTubers that do like the same kind of content, but they have views on theirs. They have thousands of views on their videos.
Oh yeah, Enabler is definitely trying to take Scam's place. It's like she claims she never goes live, and I'm like, you literally go live every day.
Yeah, I don't know what that deal is with them two going live all the time.
And now Breezy, yeah.
How many times did they play the One Weird Mom's video over and over again in that live? For hours. They kept playing it over and over again. For what?
And they did the same thing with Crazy Bee. Replayed her live over and over again.
But Scam says all the time that she doesn't go live talking shit about people, but you do, you just don't do it on your platform.
Because again, there's the accountability part where she says she didn't do anything.
That's probably what she's saying right now in her Discord. I didn't
she
do
is.
anything. I haven't done anything. They're all liars. They're just lying. They're just all lying about me. I have no idea what they're talking about.
It was
wasn't
weird.
me.
So, you know, perception is a huge thing, right? Everybody perceives things differently. You know, like I might read a story and perceive it one way, and you might read a story and perceive it a completely different way. That's the beauty of having your own mind and figuring things out for yourself. So why is it a problem when people are upset about something that she's either her or one, well, it's not her, one of her mods has done, it's not okay for someone else to be upset. They're being like a marshmallow about it, but yet she gets all bent out of shape.
Right. I personally perceived her messages to me after I went live rude as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I would not talk to somebody like that. And I've showed them and I'll show them again. I really don't care. Nothing I said was going to make her, be on my side or back down. So obviously I immediately left the server. She doesn't think the messages were rude. I do. That's my opinion.
And you're allowed to it. You're allowed to
Have
have your
you
own
showed
opinion.
those on live yet? Like, have you?
Yeah,
Like, I know I've seen them, but has other people
let's show
seen
them.
them?
Let's show them again.
I think that's it's not my business. This is your live. Tell me to leave whenever. But right now, I think like if you're willing to show them, let's review this.
Yeah, I'm gonna find them.
To me, that's a fucking parent giving a 1, 2, 3 rule list to some child. Oops. For the other ladies in the box, hello Tracy. Hello Jess. Hello Lynn.
Hello.
I'm here. I'm just getting ready for work. I gotta leave in a few minutes.
Oh, I miss your voice so much.
I miss your voice.
I was trying to expand it for you, Sherry, but it's not working. So
Tracy, how's the puppy?
What were you trying to do?
make your box big. That was weird.
The puppy is growing. When I took him to his first puppy appointment, he was 6.75 pounds and healthy as a horse. We're gonna chop his nuts off in January. So that's very exciting. Happy holidays. And he had me up most of the night last night, so he's doing great.
Well, besides you staying up all night, I'm happy to hear he's good.
And also, I find it funny that everybody else's receipts are either doctored or edited or whatever, and hers are always accurate. She says that a lot too.
I don't know if this means shit to any one of you in the box, but I've been sober since the last time I was in Sherry's box.
That's awesome.
Congrats, Nincompoop.
I'm so proud of you.
Congrats.
Congratulations. That's amazing.
Regulated medication and fucking, trying to do the good thing.
Hey, it's one day at a time, right?
Hey, as I have it tattooed on my hands, it's one breath at a time.
Oh yeah, one breath at a time.
Can you tell my ex-husband I said hey?
He can hear you.
Hey,
Hey, hubby. Are you? Oh yeah, there it is, right at the start. Yep. And by the way, Sherry didn't bring up the court case. Breezy B did.
Okay, will you guys read this while I'm looking for the next one?
I will. I'll do it. ScamSlam says, I just saw your live. Please do not discuss my court case. Please do not. Oh,
Oops.
it went away. I was trying.
Not bad.
She didn't want to discuss her court case, but she posted about it in her Discord.
There you go, we're back. All right. I just saw you live. Please do not discuss my court case. Please do not make this worse for me. Yeah, poor her. Please do not speak negatively on anyone in this Discord. Please. Sherry's response was, it was chill. I didn't let Skittles or Banana come in, and I kept it respectful the entire time. Breezy can confirm it was just a girl talk. Scam. I heard a bunch of it, and I heard people referring to Nookie and negative stuff about him in the Discord. Talk of getting rid of the Discord and starting a new one, and talking about my upcoming court case. Banana did come in the box. Sherry's response was, I said it was my last hurrah before I start school tomorrow, and I didn't want drama. We never said anyone's name, and we said hi to Nookie. Which is so fucking true.
So a lot of us said hi to Nookie, and that was it. Nobody said anything negative about him at all. And we went and reviewed the live, and so what she was, maybe she was hearing things, I don't know, but it wasn't from our live.
And so Scam goes, a hurrah. So you said hi.
From our live.
And so Scam goes, a hurrah. So you said hi to him and then talked about him. Oh my God, with sad face. Sherry's response was like, because I'll be in school, this was an opportunity to talk to my friends. We talked our recovery and family. Scam says, I'm referring to what I mentioned above, which she edited. Sherry, I disconnected Banana immediately. She was on a burner. Nookie was talking mad shit about you yesterday, and no one said anything bad about I disconnected Banana immediately. She was on a burner. Nookie was talking mad shit about you yesterday, and no one said anything bad about him, so I'm very confused. Scam says, I know. Why is it being addressed on a live stream? Do you think I want him making derogatory videos and coming after me too right now? And then I can only read the top line. It says, it was never discussed in the live. Yeah.
I'll pull it up.
Which, she's just staying true to herself in this.
What does Nookie have on her? That's what I want to know.
Nookie's a 20-year-old kid.
Exactly. What does Nookie have on her?
She's scared to death of that person.
Okay, here you go. Why is it being okay, there you go. It was never, Sherry said, it was never discussed in the live. Everyone said hi to Nookie, and then Brooklyn continued telling her story. Oh yeah, I forgot about her. ScamSlam. Yes, it was discussed. I heard it. Sherry, we never discussed it. Gypsy Girl mentioned a message she sent me, but never said his name. I continuously said I don't want drama. I just want to hang out with my friends before starting school. And everyone was friendly with Nookie. My entire life was recorded. I have nothing to hide. ScamSlam. And now Skittles and crew are online ranting and cursing and bringing me up again and referring to what happened during your live. Sad face. Yeah, poor fucking you. Nothing happened. They came in. I can't read the rest.
And like, we were still live, so I did not know what was going on in Skittles live. And that has nothing to do with me.
I think Slam makes this fucking apparent that she has no control over what others do, but yet it's a hypocrite when it comes
it's not
to
like
her.
I told people, go into Skittles live. Come on, everybody, go. No, I didn't even know she went live.
Social distortion, I agree. Sherry Rebecca says, nothing happened. They came in and got dropped because I said I wouldn't entertain the drama. And here we go into the child fucking shit. ScamSlam. 1, negative stuff with Nookie was brought up. 2, negative stuff with Discord was brought up, including saying I should delete the Discord and start a new one. 3, my court case. Yeah, see, that I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about there. 3, my court case was discussed. Now they are on live stream saying I created the Vent Discord and saying I just left it in June, which is not true, saying that was my Discord. So now they're all riled up, lying about me again and talking about your live. And people are garbage went in the box, and they were all arguing too. Oh my, I can almost hear her. Sherry said, people are garbage is a reason you were being discussed, not me. Nothing negative was said about Nookie, and I think Gypsy Girl mentioned the Discord starting over, but she was just being hypothetical because the mole's in here and feeling like she can't say anything. My life ended while people are garbage was. That's where it ended. Am I doing okay? I'm a horrible reader.
Oh,
You're doing
you're perfect.
Am I okay? Thank you. I don't know if I was reading too fast. I'm trying not to skip over words. Okay, hold on. I'm going to try and read the top. Live, people are garbage. They wanted to argue. Wait, live and people, they all argue too. Sorry, the top part's cut off. Sherry, people are garbage is the reason you're being discussed, not me. Nothing negative was said about Nookie. I think Gypsy Girl mentioned the Discord starting over because, but she was just being, oh, I already read that, sorry. Scam. But drama that was already discussed was discussed. Please, I do not need a recap. Oh, sorry.
Start in the middle where it says, "My life ended while people are garbage." Was
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, okay, sorry. My life ended while people are garbage was already in Skittles live. I never told her to go there, and I said my platform will not be a place where we fight and talk about drama that was already discussed. Scam says, but drama that was already discussed was discussed. Please, I do not need a recap of what happened because I saw and heard it myself. And here she goes with the fucking numbers again.
And she never came in a box. She never said hi. She was never in the comments. And she had asked me to be a mod in the Discord the day before.
I specifically remember that live because I remember me saying hi to ScamSlam and realizing it was Florida Bitch. Okay, yeah, but the drama was already discussed, Please, I do not need a recap of what happened because I saw and heard it myself. 1, negative stuff with Nookie was brought up. 2, negative stuff with Discord was brought up, including saying I should delete the Discord and start a new one. 3, my court case was discussed. Your court case was discussed by Breezy and Gypsy.
well, and they only said, like, "I hope she's not going alone," right? That's what I remember of it. It wasn't like fully discussed.
And then she said, do you not realize that these things come back on me because they are all directly related to me?
Me, fucking me.
Me. It's all about me.
She sounds, and this is why I hate her so much, because she sounds like my fucking mom. Let's go back. Did I read that part? Mole's in here. Okay, you just read that part. Whose ever name is Cootie Queen Liquor, I love it. Liquor.
I think that was it. And then I left. And then she just gave me a fucking sad face. 3 sad face emojis.
Because you left. And I think that was her response to finding out that you left.
So, Breezy, if those are the exact messages you got, please show me.
No, right? Didn't she say she got the exact same message? I really don't think she did. Brought up in Enabler's Live because I mean this full-heartedly. With everyone, including me. I'm on the list of fucking C&Ds, but apparently me being Canadian kind of bought myself out of this one. I never realized that what she's trying to do to anyone who talks about her. Please, can someone confirm, like, Lisa can do this exact thing to her, right? Because I, she's doing everything she's accusing people of, but doing it to other people. And putting a title under it saying this is awareness. I'm sorry, I don't think it is.
Can I put my hands up? The
Yes,
only
go
thing
ahead.
she cares about is her platform. She does not defend anybody else. She lets everybody else get attacked. Period. End of
That's one
story.
thing her and Lisa have in common is the fact
Right?
that
Yeah.
everyone's in the wrong but them.
Yeah. She doesn't do anything wrong. She literally doesn't defend anybody on her platform.
As far as the cease and desist, as long as you're speaking the truth, right, and you're not like lying, like as long as you're not saying like, oh, she has a gambling addiction, that was had a lot to why, you know,
But even
she
that, it isn't actually a cease and desist is so stupid until you bring it to a court.
yeah, it's just a warning letter.
I think someone got in a box once and actually explained that cease and desist is only valid for like a certain point.
It was Queen Witch.
I'm actually a
Because
paralegal
that's who I
and
was
it's
thinking it
actually
was.
worthless. Until they file it with a court, it's completely worthless.
I don't care how much money she thinks she has. She's not going to be able to pull out all these on everyone who's going to speak of her name.
I mean, you put yourself out there, you do everything you do, you have to own it. Period. End of story.
Exactly.
You know, I found myself feeling fucking stupid with her. Like, I really did. I started doubting myself, and I'm like, wait a minute. What? No, she's fucking lying. And it got to that point where it literally, she's never admitted to fault.
No, that's exactly it. That's what annoys me. Like I'm in the Discord. I'll probably get kicked out tomorrow with my name. I'll probably get kicked out all the pages. I like to follow everyone because I'm not discriminatory, but that's exactly my point. She does not do anything for anyone other than herself. Literally.
I signed,
And
like,
all these people double down for her. And I'm like, why? Because she does not protect anybody else except for herself.
think it was Enabler's Live within the this 3 days ago, I think, maybe. Either way, Enabler held a live. I got in a box and Scam was there. I think it was her. It may have been Breezy's.
No, she was in there.
Either way, this whole shit blends together for me. But I did get in a box, and the one thing that I did ask Scam about, because I am one of the people who did sign for the shit against Florida bitch. Like, you're damn right I did.
Yeah.
But she has my information. She has my signature. And if I ever find out, like, and that's what I asked her. I asked her flat out, just like human to human, is this something I have to worry about? Because you have my information. Is this something I need to worry about? Because I'm not going to lie. That thought is in the back of my head all the time. The more I learn about her, the more I hate her, and the more I hate myself for doing that. But at the time, I thought I hated Florida bitch more, and I don't.
In my opinion, I don't think that's going to be an issue, honestly. I don't think you have to worry about that, in my opinion.
If it helps, I've got nothing to lose.
There are things that I really, really do not like about her, but I don't think she's going to, like, sell you out, honestly.
It's that type of stuff, like that type of stuff. Like, I went to my bank, I went to a courthouse. They told me it was gonna chart, because I don't know if it's maybe different there, but to me it was gonna cost me $50 to have this this letter notarized for her. I don't have money, and I didn't even have a way of mailing it to her before it made it to her before she went to court. So she said, okay, like, you could just send it. So I did, and I don't know, it just.
That's
It
kind of
doesn't sit
annoying.
right in my
That's so
stomach.
annoying that she took so much advantage of you.
But nincompoop. Do you remember us having a conversation once when scams and Florida Man's conversations came out? I know I personally was like, wait, what has been happening? Because she didn't tell us all this conversation that she had with them on the side.
That
I
chat
was shocked.
section was incredibly informative because I didn't know that these two were on a friendly basis before this went to hell. Like, I had no idea they were communicating like they were buddy at first. No, I had no fucking idea. I thought they hated each other from the get-go.
And that's when some of the stuff started to like shine in my eyes a little bit, like wake me up, because she kept saying like, no, I never did that. And then he was claiming she deleted the messages on Discord. And you and I did a little research on that just by changing your name doesn't delete your messages.
She manipulated a lot of people.
Yeah, and what me and you did do proved that the messages were deleted, but the other side stayed there. Like, yeah, no, she's full of shit. She's absolutely full of shit. And yeah, they are Skittles and Scam and Skittles. The reason why Skittles is all fucking friendly with these guys is because she's fucking scared. That's the reason why.
Well, yeah, she doesn't want any. I mean, she's already on probation.
She has a C&D against her, right? So that's the reason.
No,
like,
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
oh, so that what she showed wasn't real? That was
No,
made
that
up?
was from 13.
That's from 13.
Seen 13s, but no, Shittles had one before 13.
Skittles
No,
has
it's
one.
not from
No.
Scam.
No, Skittles has one.
Well, right, but I think it's just as long as she stops talking about Scam's not going to proceed with the C&D. It was like a threat. She shut her up.
Silent.
The fact that this app went that weird is so
I know.
fucking disgusting.
I mean, I legit joined. I swear to God, I joined her server because I was interested in beggars and scammers. Like, I'm in recovery. I used to watch a lot of Dateline. I still watch, TikTok beggars and scammers. It's still something I'm interested in. I had no fucking idea there was going to be all this goddamn drama.
We went in with like blind eyes, and then we wound up with all this shit.
I was not, I'm still I'm not a negative person. Like, I was very positive in that Discord. I was asked to be a mod, so that makes me think I was doing something right. I had her best intentions at heart. She didn't have mine.
I literally want to leave this whole app. I'm not gonna lie.
More than her mods today have.
Scam Talk turned into, not like Scam herself, but Scammer Talk turned into Drama Talk, literally. It's okay, Dora.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, why aren't you up here?
And do you notice how, badass she turned once the fucking court case was over? Like, she couldn't talk about anything, but the second the court case was over, she was in everyone's boxes talking shit.
Got you, diva. I know what you went through.
Well, what's sad is a lot of friendships dissolved with all the drama. And honestly, speaking about scammers, if everyone left the drama out of it and actually focused on speaking on scammers, not just one scammer in particular and writing their life out, but like my issue was, okay, part of this speaking up about scammers is informing others how not to get scammed, but I didn't see that. I personally didn't see that. I saw don't give money on TikTok, but actually showing red flags and pointing them out for people who fall victims was never really put out in black and white.
You know, when she did bring up that type of stuff and what you need to do is when she was streaming that romance, the romance scam shows that she was streaming. That's when I would hear she bring up random shit like that, but never about anyone else.
That lasted for 2 seconds. Come on.
Like this whole thing, like, oh, go to my YouTube, and she's dropping hints every time she's in a live saying like go to my YouTube, right? But the thing is now she just recently started screen recording herself because I think both Nookie and fucking Kai have an issue with her taking their stuff.
Oh, Nuki took a far right turn. I don't know what happened there. I'm really curious.
Is he still in the server?
No, he left.
I want to know what happened with Teresa because Teresa pulled out too.
Who's Teresa?
Teresa Freeman.
Kai wants to start her own server so she could leave the Lisa channel and scams.
I know I saw Teresa make a
Is
comment.
Kai German?
I know I saw Teresa make a comment about when she found about the Chuck stuff. I don't know if that's the only reason, but she did
Oh,
make
don't
that
get me
comment.
started on that.
Oh, that's how I
was
lost.
in the,
Go ahead, Tracy.
Literally, don't get me started on that.
By the way, I love how Kai made a chart in the Surviving Lisa Discord, like connect all of Lisa's connections, you know, to the drug dealer or the DDs, the awareness channels, and she had everybody listed except Scam.
Is Jess, I don't know if you can hear me, but is 13's channel still up?
I mean, it is when it's appropriate.
I don't want to talk about her.
Nope, I won't mention
She
it again.
deserves zero airtime.
I will.
That girl's dirty. She needs to just stay off the app for a while.
For a long while.
For like a very, very, very long
For
time.
like an entire year.
Yeah. At least a year.
And get a new name.
Absolutely.
Maybe change it to 14.
14, I was going to say. It's got to be 14. That's wild.
I mean, she's a mess.
Yeah.
I'm not going to deny that.
I mean, it makes you feel better about your life, right?
Right?
Okay. I think it's going to be okay.
All right. Shari, we got this.
My name is Sherry. It's not Shari. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you for correcting me. Because
You know, it's funny.
spelled Shari. So.
Polly would always call me like,
Ew. Don't compare me to Polly.
Okay, I called her Shari Rebecca before we ever actually spoke to each other.
Her new name's Cher.
Rebecca.
oh yeah.
You know what's
Sure.
funny is that we're actually very close to each other, like location wise.
You just keep changing your name.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm only
Who
once.
actually are you?
Macklemomo.
Okay, that's what I thought. Macklemomo. I don't think I've ever seen
all right.
this
I
name.
remember that name.
Oh, is that a bad thing?
No.
It's not a bad thing. If anything, I've only ever seen your name when it comes to joining a live. I don't think I've ever
where's
seen you in a box
Polly?
before.
Shari, you're in Chicago, right? Sherry.
Yeah.
Wait, how do I? Please,
Yeah, it's
how do I say it
Sherry.
right?
It's Sherry.
Sherry.
It's spelled like Shari, pronounced like Sherry.
Okay, so you're in Chicago, though, right?
Yep.
I'm literally half an hour away from you.
North.
I'm in Northwest Indiana.
Like Gary.
Oh God, no. Dire.
I'm sorry, I don't go there too often. Clearly.
My husband literally works by you every day.
Like downtown.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm in Ukrainian Village now.
Okay.
So
So my husband and I met in Lincoln Park.
okay, yeah, I just moved from Bucktown. I was in Bucktown for like 5 years, and I just moved last week. So my life's kind of a mess.
Yeah, we're Chicago people.
Well, this weather, I mean, I hate talking about the weather because it's like, I mean, we're so fucking lucky, honestly, to live where we live and not have to worry about anything.
My biggest thing is like I like that meme where it's like I live where the weather burns my face in the sun in the winter. Have you seen that one?
Wait, say that again?
That meme where like the weather burns my face in the winter, like the summer blast, the winter blast. Sorry.
No, I don't think I've seen that. No.
Oh well, you will get that soon.
Ohio has little waters. What does that mean? Oh, like it doesn't flood?
Yeah, Chicago doesn't flood.
You know, like it gets cold and maybe the streets, sometimes we get some weird ice storms where like the sidewalks will just be covered in sheet ice. But it doesn't really snow that much anymore.
Yeah, well, I'm moving in with you, Sherry.
Although it does get very cold. And it's like sometimes, I think last year we went 43 days without sun.
Hey, you might as well move to the UK with that type of shit.
I mean, that'll do something
Welcome
too.
to welcome to Chicago.
So that's where, like that seasonal depression is going to start kicking in pretty soon here.
Seasonal depression is a real thing here.
I
Because,
think
I
out of
mean, the
this group of
summers here
guys,
are so amazing. It's like you just can't beat a Chicago summer.
Our summer
Sherry, your
begins in
weather, if you
April.
guys are in Chicago, it's closer to Canada's weather.
Nincompoop, are you in Canada?
Yes, I am.
What part?
I live in a small town, and I don't care if I dox myself because I've already done it. I live in a small
Well, you don't have
town
to
called
dox yourself.
Coburg.
Don't dox
I've
yourself.
already done it. It's literally sitting on Scam's fucking profile. It's
Okay,
literally there. You can see it.
don't get
I
mad at
live
me.
in Coburg,
I'm not
Ontario,
scam.
Canada. Yeah. I'm a tiny little town filled with addicts and retirees.
I
Where
like
I'm from at all,
seasons.
though.
I'm not gonna lie. I being from Illinois, Northwest Indiana, I love having seasons.
I agree with that. I do like the change in seasons.
Well, we spend here, like in my province, we spend literally 6 months in winter. We only have a bit of warmth here, but I don't care what anyone tells me. The 6 months that I live in winter are a lot longer than the ones that I don't.
Hey, Lynn, is Tyler on by chance?
Let me look. You know, I always found scammers to be boring as hell after watching Lisa because no one can compare, but I'm not gonna lie, that Amanda Bowden, she's a bit interesting.
Oh, I didn't think she'd have to drop. Not bad.
Who dropped? Oh,
Tracy, why aren't you talking?
It's because of me, isn't it?
No, not because of you. Um, I tried to talk earlier, um, and then I forgot what I was gonna say, and then I was eating licorice because I do love a good Twizzler, and now I've just been listening, and I'm in Illinois too, and I took off my bra. And I'm watching the end of the Dodgers Padres game. And
Tracy, do you like pina colada?
you mean like the drink?
Yeah, like the yeah.
I don't drink,
I was
so
just mentioning it because there's a flavor of licorice that's pina colada and it tastes like coconuts.
oh no, then I probably would not like that. I'm more of a cherry strawberry, but my new favorite is cinnamon. That one
Cinnamon.
is pretty
That's
amazing.
magical.
I tried grape, not a fan of the grape licorice. Padres just won. Guy just threw a 101-mile-per-hour fastball. That's pretty quick. Um, Grape licorice, I'm not a fan of. Orange, I'm not a fan of.
Ew, why would anybody be a fan of that?
I don't know. There's one that I saw that was like orange creamsicle or something.
It
Yeah,
actually has a cream filling.
Oh, I like that
yeah,
one. The creamsicle one.
yeah. No, nope, that's not for me either. I'm just a regular old. I'm just a plain girl.
I loved black licorice. I love black jelly beans. Oh my god, it was
I
awesome.
hate
Adored
the
them. And
black jelly bean. I don't like jelly beans, period. I don't like
my
black
first drunk was
licorice.
Zambuca, and that's where it ended.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Hootie Queen, Lint Liquor. Yeah, I'm not a big. I don't like jelly beans. It's a texture thing for me.
Hey Sherry, he's not on. So
Well,
Who are you guys looking for?
oh, nincompoop, you don't know. So I actually I sent Jerry, his mod, a message.
Hold on, hold on. Who's Jerry?
That girl that mods for him, for Tyler, the salad guy.
Okay, yep.
I sent her a message and told her that I'm very concerned about her and the relationship that they have and how she's being treated, that she is begging for him on TikTok, doing all the work and not getting paid. And he makes $2,000 a month just in subs and gifts, and she makes nothing. And she had mentioned in a live that she didn't have enough money to do her laundry. And he heard that and he didn't say anything. And then he claims that if he had known that Jerry didn't have money to do her laundry, that he would have paid for it. But that's not true. You heard her say it. You crickets.
Hey, I know he's like in a parking lot, like around the corner from his parents' house. There's no fucking way he's homeless.
No, he doesn't live with his parents, but I think he might stay in a hotel. I mean, because $2,000 a month is just gifts and his subs, and that's not including PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, and he gets, as he calls them, blessings every night on live, all night, and tips and
Is he another
coffee.
Jeff?
and Jerry has even mentioned in the live that she can't afford to even feed her kids. Like she struggles because he's always eating these nice organic salads.
And she relies on food pantries.
And if I know that, I've only watched him maybe like 10 times. I knew more about her struggling than him as he's racking in the money, you know. And he's rude to her too.
So this girl makes an appearance in his lives?
All of them.
She's his mod.
Is he sitting there in the van with, or car eating organic food with him?
No, she's in Alaska.
He'll call her up like, "Hey Jerry, come up. Can you explain?" Remember another creator was doing that? Oh, I can't remember. And she'd say, "Okay, here's information for his, PP, CA, Ben."
And she has to do all the posting, post his payment apps. She's got to, everybody messages her who subs to get the Facebook invite. It's just weird.
Well, you said she's making over
She is.
he's making $2,000 a month because of subscribers?
He has over 200 subs, and he makes about 200, he can make between 1 to 200 a week in gifts.
He's so fucking boring.
Sometimes he makes 100 a day in gifts.
Oh, and his brand new iPhone 15 or 16. And he had 2 phones already, but was saying they don't work.
He collected $600 for a new phone in like 30 minutes. And Jerry can't do laundry.
And what's weird is people in the live are like, "Oh yeah," and they're throwing money at him. You'll see them make comments that they sent to his, app. And then the gifts he's getting. And then Jerry also said that she gives him all her gifts because it's his life. That's why we were giving her gifts. And then she said that. I'm like, oh. I was giving her gifts just to see what he would do, but
somebody sent her a baby dinosaur, and Tyler thought that it was for him. It was so embarrassing for him because it was for Jerry. And then he was clearly upset about it, so the girl ended up sending him one too.
Yeah, he's nincompoop. He's not
here when your live started and restarted.
He's not in Arizona, and the reason why.
Where's your theme song?
The reason why I know that is because he wears sweatshirts at night, and I'm sorry, but it's too damn hot at night to be wearing hoodies and shit.
I honestly think that he has a house. This is just in my mind, because he makes his bed, he organizes all his stuff. And I'm sorry, if you're living in your car's not going to look immaculate every moment. And he's going to have some dirty clothes somewhere. But no, everything's brand new. To me, he doesn't look homeless. I could be wrong, but
last night,
if he's homeless, he's recently homeless.
Jerry straight up lied last night and said that those organic salads that he eats only cost him $1.99. $1.99 my ass. I buy those salads. They're no $1.99.
We saw the prices.
It's just a joke. It's really a joke. She's slow. I don't know. I don't get it. Why are you helping someone? You're getting nothing out of this. He's making all this money and you're making nada.
You're begging for him and he's making the money.
Yep. Good deal for him.
Even on his, when he gets off of his lives on TikTok, he goes to Facebook, and I watched it, and he got so pissed because it was 5 miles to the Burger King or something like that, and when he got there, they had told him that it was canceled and he got mad because Uber Eats doesn't give the $3 cancellation fee anymore. I don't know if that's still true. When I did Uber Eats, you always got a $3 cancellation fee. Not as good as DoorDash gets, but it's something, right? To go that 5 miles. But he was mad, and he ended the live because nobody was giving him money.
That's my favorite part, when people get pissed off because they're not getting money.
He once kept ending the live because he said that people were being mean in the comments, but I didn't see anything. I think he just made it up.
How did you guys find out about him? Like, is it one of the ones you were just scrolling through and picked him up, or did someone like alert you to him? Like, I only know him because of you guys.
Actually, once upon a time, before I found Lisa, I found Tyler, and I actually like believed his story. I mean, he was the one and only person I ever gave money to on TikTok. And then I realized he's just a beggar and a scammer, and he's living in his car by choice. And I don't need to feel sorry for him.
What the hell is her name?
So I blocked
Keisha
him, and now I
Smith?
watch him on a burner.
Well, the funny thing with him is that, so his story is he grew up in Sedona, Arizona. Now, if anybody knows the Sedona area, it's a ritzy area. Like, you only go there to vacation. There's a lot of like Airbnbs. It's very, very expensive. So his story is that during COVID, remind you, during COVID, he lived in Scottsdale and he had an apartment in Scottsdale. Scottsdale is also very expensive to live in. Like, the mall there, they only have designer stores like Louis Vuitton, Prada's in there. It's very, very expensive. And he said he got evicted during COVID, which is a lie, because our governor had put in a stipulation that they couldn't do evictions. And it was like 9-10 months before they took off those stipulations. So I don't believe his story at all.
Well, and then he claimed he was living in a van for a while.
Oh yeah, and it got impounded or something.
And then he was like renting a car and then working for Uber and something.
He was working for DoorDash, remember? Because that's when he supposedly delivered to a guy who was homophobic, and they put in a bad review, and he went to DoorDash to tell him what had happened, and then they fired him. I'm sorry, but they're not going to fire you over one bad review. I mean, you've had to have like multiple issues, you know?
I panic when I don't leave a good review because I'm scared of people not, like, them losing their job because of DoorDash.
Hey, you guys, I'm gonna come back. I gotta have a little family meeting with my teens. So,
Go get him, Lynn.
girl. I am. As he's sticking his tongue at me and making faces. But I'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna slip down. You guys have a good night.
Oh,
Love
good
you all.
night.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Skittles, if you're still here, can you tell me who Dennis is? Oh, can I let you do it?
Can someone give me a fucking rundown on Dennis's story, if in the best way ever? Because I don't know anything about him.
I think the good one to give us that rundown is Skittles, because she seems to know a lot about him, and I'm interested too, because I don't know that much about him.
I'm not gonna lie, I see his pictures and it creeps me right out.
Can I say one thing first before we go on to that? Has anybody ever seen Pee-wee's Playhouse, that movie?
Like Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Pee-wee Herman, like Big Top.
It was one of my
Do you
favorite
remember-
movies.
No, do you remember the guy who stole his red Schwinn bike? Remember
God. Why did you? Holy fuck! It's him.
Harry? Yes, it is Tyler.
God, it's him.
100%.
Oh, I haven't. You just literally put a. Oh my god, that's a fucking flat. Yeah, it's him.
Okay, and on a random
It's
side note,
absolutely
what
him.
was that shit with Dalton's mom earlier on Betty's Live?
I have no idea. I
Who's
missed.
Dalton?
Oh, Dalton's a weirdo too.
He was like screaming at his mom.
He was screaming at his mom,
He was,
but he was on
yeah.
Patty's Live.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, okay, so I had to go to class, so I could only listen to a few seconds, but that's pretty much all I heard was him screaming at his mom.
Was he a child? Like,
It sounded like he was having a
why is he on a
tantrum.
live screaming at his mom?
It was not okay. God, you guys are so quiet.
I thought I was talking too much.
No, you are. I mean, you're talking, but like,
You are.
I just want you guys to tell me things and you're not.
What am I gonna tell you guys? I haven't been here in fucking forever.
Allie, tell Nincompoop what happened with Jess and her phone
Please do.
at the gym.
One of my favorite ones is when she lost one of her eyelash clusters and then she dropped her vape and she picked up her vape and the eyelash cluster was stuck to it and then she found it.
So we were in Discord and we were watching Tyler, right? We were just shooting the shit while listening to him in the background. All of a sudden, Jess was in the chat and she was typing to us and she's like, "Whose phone is this?" And we're like, "What do you mean whose phone is this? You're like typing on it." And the person goes, "Oh, well, I found this phone. What does she look like?" And I'm like, and we're all like weirded out. And S goes, "You guys, I think somebody has Jess's phone." And we were all flipping out and we're like, "Oh great, we're, watching Tyler as he's taking a leak in the men's room," right? Because that's where he was at. And this guy is listening to everything we're saying. And so the next thing we know, he came back on and he goes, "Oh, or no, Jess came and she goes, "Yeah, I got my phone. I was in the shower and didn't know where it was at." So the guy knocked on the door at the gym and said, "Jess," so she could get her phone back. But
Hey, if it hadn't been for you girls being there, I don't think she would have got a phone.
Good night.
right. Good night.
That's like a scene out of a horror movie. If a male were to open up the door while I'm showering at the gym late at night and say my name, I would probably stroke out.
Jess, I would love to live with Jess because that woman, a mother of that can do all of that of 6, right? And still find time to go to the gym and get DoorDash with credits, and her DoorDash driver gets arrested in the parking lot. That girl has more entertainment than anybody has.
Ask her how many jobs she's had. How many different career types she's had was insane. That was one of our best conversations. She has done everything.
Who, Jess?
Yeah, oh yeah, she's dabbled in all types of fucking industries when it comes to work. Insane.
Yeah. But it was so weird because we were just like chilling talking about Tyler while listening to him in the background, and this dude is like messaging us. And I'm like, "You guys can hear
Voice didn't pop up in your fucking voice chat. At least he didn't know how to do that and just started talking to you guys.
No, he did. He had a Discord. He said he had a Discord. He knew how to do it, but he didn't want to freak us out by going on video to ask. So he
Well, I
chatted.
respect him for that.
Yeah. But then take it a step further. The next day, Jess was bored, I guess. And I don't know what she was doing, but she's like, yeah, he pulled up on Tinder and I swiped. I just like,
Wait, which way? What's the good way, right or left?
I have no idea. I don't know what I've never been on any of those. So I was like, oh my God, it's destiny. Go find him. At least go get his number or something.
What does Mr. Officer think?
I think they're taking it really slow, which is good for her.
Jess, I love you. I know we're just talking about you. There you are.
Oh, the next day. It wasn't the same night. I just think it's funny. I'm like, oh, that's destiny. You guys are meant to be like either friends or something. Tracy, are you still awake?
I am currently still conscious. My
Yay!
my eyes are getting droopy, but I am still here. Yes, thank you.
Is Puppy with you or with hubby?
No, I had about 4.5 hours of sleep last night total. So, hubby has puppy tonight, so I can try to get some sleep here in a little bit.
Oh, well, that's good. You need rest.
Yes, yes, I
Why
do.
did he keep you up? I thought he was kind of over the puppy stage. Like, I remember you
Uh,
were getting sleep at one point.
yeah, I was, but we've regressed. And um, Sunday night, what's tonight? Tuesday still? Yeah.
That's Tuesday.
So Sunday night he was with my husband and woke him up. And my husband came out here at like 1:30 in the morning to take him out, went around our couch to head out the back door, and stepped in one of the three piles of dog shit that were on the floor, and the two piles of pee on the way out the back door. So he was pretty happy about that. And then last night I fell asleep about 10:30 and he had me up at like 11:45, and then he had me up again at, I don't know, around 1 somewhere, a little before 1 maybe. And then he had me up again at like 3:30, and then I was up at 5 when my husband got up for work. So, um I don't know,
It's like
but
you have a newborn.
it is like having a newborn, and this is why young people should have children, not old farts like me. So, Um, I asked my husband to take him tonight so that I could try to get some rest because this old dog needs some sleep tonight.
I think I'm gonna go see if there's a kitten for adoption this weekend. I need to get my boo boo a boo boo, you know?
Are you already moved?
Yeah, I fucking moved a week ago.
We don't talk, so I don't know
It
that.
was terrible. It was a terrible day. I'm feeling more settled now, but boy, was it a
Does
pain.
he have, where you moved to, does he have, is it an option for him to be able to go back out or no?
So he's outside, but like I'm on the second floor and it's just not convenient anymore and it's not easy for me and I just don't like the constant in and out. He can't make up his mind. I mean, he does sleep inside during the day and he's outside right now. It's just sometimes hard to get him inside. And, you know, when I'm going to bed, I'm going to bed. It's like, if you don't go with mama, you are going to be locked out. And he doesn't like that either because then he's just crying outside all night. So I really need to get him a buddy because he had a sister and she ran away. So I'm going to get a kitten, which has never been outside before. And it's going to be an indoor only cat. And he's going to be an indoor only cat. And better luck next year.
It might take some hassle, but I think you can work it where he becomes an indoor.
I think the kitten will help him want to stay in.
When you went live, did you have a topic you were discussing, or just coming on to hang out?
I wanted the tea and I wanted a recap of the TikTok gossip of the week.
Well, all I know about is whatever the hell's going on with fucking Enabler, because that's been the main thing. And then when Breezy goes live, I don't even understand what's happening because, again, like I said, she's sweet as hell, but she has no idea what she's doing.
Do you know, did they find out who sent Enabler that scary
I
ass
have no
threat?
idea. I think I know who it is, but I can't confirm it.
I mean, that's a sick person. What's with all these sick fucks on TikTok? What the hell's going on?
Well, that right there, the one you're talking about, that's fucking personal. Like that's serious, and I'm happy that she went the route she did in taking legal action,
No,
because
she
that
had to.
is
That's
scary.
so messed up. Are you kidding me?
Nothing she could have done or said on here to deserve that.
No. When I heard that, I was like, what the fuck? Like, first of all, I was surprised she had never mentioned it, but also, like, I want
I
to know
think it
who it
only
is
happened
so
just
that they can
recently.
face legal charges. I have my suspicions too, but I don't want to. I'm not going to say anything, but
Yeah, that's something like I'll keep my lips tight on that
you
shit.
can message. You can message me. Please.
Okay.
We'll probably
Because
think of the
it's a
same
severe
person.
accusation to put it into words.
And no, we're not thinking Florida man.
No, not at all.
No, that's not
You
who.
know what?
That's
That
not who.
wasn't even a thought. You know what?
Exactly.
That never even crossed my mind.
I
Not
want to
at
make
him.
that very clear that that's not who we're thinking. And
No, definitely not. Florida bitch is his own douche.
yeah. But yeah, that's wild. Wild.
Captain Shady actually messaged me, which I found hilarious. She asked me she passed on the message that Florida Man was requesting me to send over the memes of Skittles and him together. I told him to eat a dick. Oh, he's got Captain Shady coming to me asking for messages and stuff like, no, come on, people.
I don't want to go to bed, but I have to.
I have to say this, I feel like a total crackhead right now. I had a glass pipe. I smoke weed, folks, weed. I had a glass pipe, but I forgot it was on my lap the other night, and I stood up and it hit my floor. Fucking just shattered everywhere. So now I've reverted back to high school days where I literally have a pop can dented in with holes from attack. Ridiculous.
Why did Skittles switch from 55 to 54?
I was honestly just thinking the same thing.
Skittles, we want the tea on what's his face?
Dennis.
Yeah.
Can you explain it to us?
Can you give us a rundown on who Dennis is and what we need to know about this Dennis? Because my knowledge on this character is very limited. And none of it's good.
Well, I mean, okay, I understand what you guys were talking about as far as it being his brother being the father, but why are you guys calling him a P3 Dio?
Wait, hold on. I've heard the P3DO one, but what? His brother's his father? Oh, you're inbreeding. Okay.
Dennis who?
What? Does he have a cease and desist? You know what Dennis we're talking about.
And why are you guys
Scam
so hard?
Busters.
And why are you guys so hard on him? That's what I want to know.
Scam Busters, I think was his name, was it not?
Yeah, it was
Something
scam.
like that.
Yes, it's Scam Busters.
I honestly I don't know anything about him, and the only knowledge I have from him is Uncle Daddy.
He was talking to 13.
Yeah, apparently 13 was in a box with him? So what?
I think they're just friends, but I don't care about 13.
Whoa, what just happened?
Fucking nincompoop.
Did she get a violation?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to end.
Oh, because of that glass, yeah. I knew something was gonna happen. All right. Sorry.